Hi, you guys. I want to talk to you today about a woman named Julian of Norwich. Julian of Norwich was a woman who was born in 1343 in England, and she was a renowned religious woman at that point. She was a nun, and she wrote a lot of things that people read and paid attention to, which, if you know your history, was pretty unusual for women at the time. So I told you she was born in 1343. In 1346, when she was 3 years old, the Black Plague hit England, and 40 to 60% of the population died from this epidemic. But what it did do is it halted the Hundred Years' War because there weren't enough soldiers well enough to fight. And so the war stopped for a while. But the other thing that this did is it caused labor shortages. And those labor shortages drove up wages, which made the landowners angry and the peasants resentful. The landowners didn't want to pay them. So then that culminated in the Peasants' Revolt of 1381, which was a huge social upheaval, which ended serfdom, but it was a big deal. In 1361, the Black Plague returned, and 20% of the population died. So these were some rough times. There was stuff going on during Julian of Norwich's lifetime, and it was all around her, and everyone was affected by death, by revolt, by rebellion, by anger, by resentment. I can just sort of imagine the headlines at those times, because I sort of feel like they might kind of look like the headlines today. And the reason I bring up Julian of Norwich is because she is the authoress of one of my favorite sayings, which is very simple. It kind of seems very ridiculous until you sit and think about it. And I think about it a lot. And she said, "All shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well." She said those words during an extremely difficult, tumultuous time because she knew the Creator. She knew Jesus. She knew who was in charge. And that as ugly and scary and out of control as the world seemed, she knew that because God is in control, all shall be well. All shall be well. And all manner of things shall be well. Go in peace today.